I'm just going to assume we're back at desk right now. So hello, everybody. We are back in VDC for game number 2 coming up. KC Latte taking on the Bearzerkers. And Bearzerkers won map 1, 13-4 behind Eclipse's 26 kills. Bearzerkers guaranteeing themselves a playoff spot. If you're KC Latte, like, are you playing for respect here or striker?
We'll
what do you think?
see at agent select. They will either be playing for pride, or they're going to be playing to get weird with it. And either could be pretty fun.
As you know, Wink 11 kills, Reflex 11 kills as well. The only 2 players able to get more than 10 for the team. You know, what would you like to see differently here going into Lotus for this team?
I feel like I just wanted to see. I think maybe for their defense, don't be afraid to give sight and give these like even number retakes. It felt like the party animals were just able to storm the sites, pick up at least 2 kills every time, and they're just always in a 3v5 or a 4v3 number advantage retakes. You just try to get to a 5v5 retake or some more number favorings for them.
I got a message from somebody saying that from KC Latte saying that one of their teammates crashed out that game, which I have recently learned means that they got very angry during that match, and perhaps a big reason why that team wasn't able to come back and win, just the mental not there. How do you come back for game 2 after losing by that much? You know, your playoff hopes come, you know, go away. Like, what do you say before game 2 to get yourself back in it?
I think you gotta embrace your inner, like, you know, Ted Lassoisms here. You really gotta have that memory of the goldfish. Just focus on, you know, like, it's a free league. Everyone wants to win, but like, have fun. You know, play loose. Try not to make mistakes, but don't be afraid to make them.
So we are just getting ready to go. Lotus again, map 2. I think we're just waiting for the ready checks here, and then we will get going. Michael Sark is making another appearance as we do get the ready checks and go to agent select shortly. And tell us a little bit about this Lotus map and what we should expect from it.
So I mean, Lotus classically, most recently, has been played with a lot of raised breach combos. Sometimes a gecko as well. So like breach gecko, pretty popular. Initiators on this map. Omen, still kind of the preferred controller, but you can see a Clove here. There is the possibility for a double controller setup involving a Viper. But, you know, Neon also has been played on this map, so we could see a Neon, especially after their buffs. ISO obviously kind of just play on every map at this point now. And if we pitch to the pro play, I mean, we did see Deadlock on this map in pro play, so is a chance that could filter down here and we might actually see a Deadlock locked in.
Well, now that KC Latte's season over, do you think that they go with kind of a meme comp, or do you think they're still going to go try hard here?
I don't know. I feel like it could go either way, but this easily could be 5 duelist. Especially since they are starting out.
That would be pretty hype on Lotus. I feel like that wouldn't be so bad.
And it's an attacker-sided map, so you're just trying to like run out and get a bunch of rounds. Use like the neon wall as your smoke. Like, you can kind of do it.
Well, we'll see if anybody goes neon as we go into agent select on Lotus. And get a Reyna insta-lock from Reflex, and we don't see Reyna a lot on these kind of comp leagues. And what does that tell you?
I think you still sometimes see them. They do get these new changes. Their ult now does last forever. It doesn't run out. And they orbs, they only heal 50, but it is a permanent heal now. But we are?
I think we're gonna see 5 duelists.
5 duelists in Clove, and Clove is essentially a duelist that pretends to be a controller. Both teams.
I feel like Clove is only a controller when Clove is dead.
Sometimes, yeah. That is certainly the ranked experience. Sometimes. So
you
triple duelist and Chamber, who at one point
we might see wait, did they plan this? No,
a weird
there's no way. There's no way they planned this. Okay, no, the Jet's locked in. It won't be mirror, but it basically is mirrored. I mean, just the only difference is what the Jet and the ISO.
It is triple duelist with the other 2 agents that are hybrid role.
Triple duelist. Wow. These comps are weirdly similar.
Yeah, it's 4 duelists, half a controller, and half a sentinel.
All right, well, game number 2 coming up. Lotus. This game doesn't mean much for the teams, but maybe for your entertainment it will. Casey Latte are going 12 and 15 into this one. 12 wins, 15 losses, and it's 15 wins, 12 losses for Bearzerkers. So Casey Latte just trying to get that extra round win to end their season, and Bearzerkers, if they win this one, do they get a better seed in the playoffs? Do you know that, or no matter what, they're at the bottom?
I think they're...
Usually Andy knows the answer to that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I believe the PN team started the match day with 16 wins, but I do not know what their tiebreakers are at that point.
I don't know, so Bearzerkers could get to 16 wins today.
Certainly on the table.
Round number 1 in this 2 best-of-1 series day starts with Neglect getting stunned and killed by Robin. Michael Sark getting the kill onto Vin, so now going to push up as Spike is mid, and there is a knife fight going on. And Wink gets on out of there. This now
almost tried the teleports behind you.
One enemy remaining.
And this will indeed most likely be the meme game. It's just down to Reflex pull out a gun. It's so on brand for Reflex to pull out a gun and shoot. Yep, there you go. And it gets killed by a flick. 1-0 now as Bearzerkers take round 1.
Even if this game is played really seriously, this duelist comp, these teams would be just yeeting at each other. We'll see, was that just some pistol round shenanigans? Or will we just continue to get saucy with it?
Reflex saying the voices in my head told me to shoot them, but I guess I'm the voice in Reflex's head as...
Apparently.
Michael Sark, who was pretty uninvolved in the last game. I mean, had the least amount of kills on the team and 4 deaths. Top fragging now. As Robin able to get a kill onto Hayflick after being shot by the Marshal. As Michael Sark with another kill. Reflex gets 1, but Michael Sark now 4-0 to start off the game. Spike in spawn as Neglect able to get the Sheriff kill. And Michael Sark spots 1, slide and dash and diving. Going for 3 this round. It will probably get it. It's doing a ton of damage. Michael Sark. Will he get the 3-piece? Yes.
Standing.
And perhaps going for 4. Robin. Did not hear Robin running around. Robin does have a Vandal. Robin 1 shot. Michael Sark just needs to make sure to look to their left. Robin made a footstep, but Michael Sark looking the wrong way, and perhaps headphones are on backwards. Neglect full health. Has a Stinger, which actually isn't a terrible gun to have here. And misses that shot. 4 HP on the Stinger. That's Robin.
Try that again.
Headshot with 24 HP ties it up.
Yeah, both Neons, Tokyo drifting there to 4 kills.
So Chow was earlier spamming that Eclipse is 6'6", 350 pounds, pure muscle, and now they've dropped the pure muscle line and just said 6'6", 350 pounds. So perhaps gaining a bit of weight during this. Well, technically not gaining weight, but losing muscle and gaining fat as Michael Sark. Buoyancy, yes. Better at floating now, as Michael Sark is leading the way with 5 kills. Make it 6.
The Dooku hands ring out. Both sides. Unlimited
Robin.
power.
Hunting gets the kill onto Hayflick. And here's one more as Robin, another kill. It's Robin versus Michael Sark right now. As Eclipse stops that immediately. 1 shot, 1 kill. Michael Sark's ult ran out, only as a classic, as Neglect comes around, spots. And Chef gets the kill. Michael Sark, last player alive. Will this be the first? Actually, Michael Sark has already died, but the top frag drops. Reflex gets the kill. And it's Robin with 7 and Michael Sark with 6, and
Yeah,
really,
Neon's be running at each other now.
Yeah.
Neon go fast. You know, there's the little lightning hands are real strong right now.
That's a good spot.
As we go into round number 4, and Vin saying Michael smells, but then Michael Sark hitting them with the Uno reverse card. As Michael Sark has 6, the rest of the team with 5. 2-1, 1 round difference as Latte up by 1. They flick pushing away. Robin gonna be pushing up,
Coming through.
using the wall to get onto sight. As Reflex, first one to hit. Been able to get a kill onto Eclipse as Robin on sight. They flick, pushing out of the smoke, trying to get a kill. Spots 3, runs away. Ducker Ducky playing in main. Spots 1. Finally gets it.
Planted.
It's now going to be down to a 3v4. 4 players for Latte as they're up by 1 player in the round. And the op from Neglect. The flank coming around though. Vin with the Odin. Reflex steals the kill. Vin 1. Vin gets them both. 3k on the round. 3-1 now.
Yeah, I mean, this method is normally attacker-sided, and with these agent picks, has really just swung to even more attacker-sided, it feels like, so kind of what you would expect. The attacking side around to quite a big lead here, and it'll just be, can they drag it back when it's their turn to attack?
As round number 5. Robin with 8. Wink still looking for their first kill. There's nobody playing defense on A site, which is just crazy to me because that is the most popular site to hit on this map.
Remember that full retake approach.
Gotta go.
Think
As
about it.
Chef sits back.
Once the spike gets planted, it's their turn to attack.
Neglect continues to go for the sniper. Got a Marshall this time as Vin with the Odin sprays, trying to get a kill. Decayed and drop. Ducker Duck able to get with the Bucky. It's Reflex Raven both able to get a kill, and now the ult gonna go for the Clove. As now it's gonna be Robin pushing up, dashing, diving, trying to get one Vandal in hand as Hayflick with the classic lines it up, but no kill. Robin jump shot gets it, and now 1 remains, make it none remains as it's 4-1.
Yeah, bit of a scary retake for a second there, but KC immediately kind of shutting it down.
It's round number 6, and Robin 10 kills so far. The Neon's leading the way, and is that just something you see on Lotus, or are these 2 players playing well?
I think they're both. I think it's a little bit of both. I think this is a really good map for Neon, and that new slide mechanic is gonna be brutal to deal with. Especially when both teams are playing so aggressively, it almost kind of favors the pace that Neon wants.
Hey, Flick with the op. Bang! Able to get the kill on a Robin. Top frag down for KC Latte. Neglect op. Misses. Vin able to get the kill on the Odin. Very quickly. Eclipse watching long with a Vandal. Eclipse. I'm going to stop Vin. Reflex spots. Eclipse surely doesn't repeat that.
You have a blind.
Nice.
Electing not to use
Eclipse
it.
wins that fight as Vin's able to get the kill.
Teleport's ready.
Hey, Flick. Bang! Another op shot. And now 2 remain. It's just Chef and Wink. Both players combined for 3 kills in 5 rounds. 2 bottom frags versus the 3 top frags of Bearzerkers. Hey, Flick. Close range op.
Remaining.
Phantom kill. Double for Ducker Ducky. 4-2. Bearzerkers win their 2nd round.
Yeah, I mean, Hayflick just taking matters into their own hand there, getting 2 really big, getting that initial big shot down onto Revan on that Neon. Really blunted the
That
attack.
works.
As Ducker Ducky now leads the way for Bearzerkers with 6 kills. Michael Sark up there as well. Robin 10, Reflex 7. Wink and Neglect both with just 1 a pop, and Neglect just continues to use a sniper rifle all game. He's now back on the Marshall.
It's you and me.
ISO ults. As
Top player,
Neglect
that's tough.
drops. Hayflick won that fight, by the way. Yeah, the op is actually really
Yeah.
good for that ISO ult. As Robin able to get a kill on to Ducker Ducky. And spike planted from KC Latte. Now a 3v4. As Michael Sark Plays alone. Keep going around. Eclipse drops. Reflex able to get the kill. Michael Stark not going to come around, but it's going to be the dismiss. As Michael Stark does get that kill on the chef. Hey, Flick.
Last player standing.
It's Robin. 3-piece. And Wink gets the last one. 13 kills for Robin.
Yeah, and Hayflick just caught in a large chunk of utility there. Stunned and blind. They do have their ult.
As Robin almost double the kills of the top frag for the other team. Robin 13 now, 5-2, and right now this is going great for Bearzerkers. Sorry, not if I meant Casey Latte, as it's 5-2. A lot of taping in this game.
High angle peek here from Hayflick, trying to catch an off angle.
And it's going to Eclipse. Bang! Hayflick able to get the kill on the chamber ult. Bang! A double kill from Hayflick, and now 4-3. As I couldn't even tell you what Wink just said.
Have one of these.
Neglect able to get the kill on the Jet Knives onto Robin. Get the bottom frag. Eclipse, who's surprisingly bottom fragging right now, 2-7
No peeking.
from last game. Match MVP by quite a bit.
We have a term in other sports I play, Ultimate Frisbee. They call it conservation greatness. You can only be so good for so long.
And what sport?
Ultimate Frisbee.
Oh.
You
Used
know,
to
so
play a
you
little
make,
bit of that in high school.
yeah, so make like a diving catch. You shouldn't try to make a cool throw afterwards. You're just gonna throw the disc into the ground. Conservation of greatness. You gotta conserve greatness for playoffs now.
It's like basketball. You make a 3-pointer, you make 2, you know, you're staying hot. You got the hot hand. And safely coming around. Reflex able to get the kill and hits a dismiss on the rain ult. Now Michael Sark can be pushing up using the wall, shift walking as Ducker Ducky
Last player standing.
drops. Reflex 3-piece for the highlight tape. Reflex
One enemy remaining.
does not get it.
Got the clip.
Now Michael Sark going for the defuse. Chef missing the shots. Michael Sark. Does he have it in him? Michael Sark gets it to half. Gets off. Michael Sark loses the fight. Yes, Chef gets the win.
Say pros don't fake.
Call Michael Sark a pro.
No, he faked.
Is getting to halfway considered faking?
I'm not sure anymore.
Like a little half fakey?
A little half fakey, I mean. They did know they were right there. It is always a tough place to be, and it's like, do you get half and swing? Do you just try to hold?
That's
Try
true.
to mind game them a little.
You want to play? Let's play.
As round number 9 in this meme game, as it's 6 rounds now for Casey Latte. Able to get
Lot
the
of ults. Oh,
ISO shield gone. Reflex and Raffin both able to get kills.
but there's that free one shot against the op is so brutal.
As there's a Vin with the Ducker Ducky kill. Neglect able to get an option on the Chef, and now 1 remaining. It's Michael Sark yet again. Spots Vin. Stun not landing. Michael Sark loses the fight. Expected to get the kill. 7-2.
Yeah, I mean, this is about what you expect with the way these comps are playing. So, you'd like if you're URPA, you want to maybe get like 1 or 2 more rounds, but in a short amount of time, the shoe will be on the other foot.
I'm just so surprised for Eclipse right now, because Eclipse was just
saving it for
took over
playoffs.
last game, and now 2-8.
Saving it for playoffs. Both neons. Got those hands. Here they come.
Michael Stark able to get a kill on the ult. Reflex able to trade it on out. Now Reflex gonna dismiss, but it's gonna be the Sheriff as they go down. Hayflick able to get the kill onto Robin. Chef gonna be in a fight with Eclipse, but gonna go off of it as Reflex able to get the kill onto Neglect. Spike gonna be down far away, but Ace Sight gonna be taking control of from Casey Latte. As Reflex now gonna push up. Hayflick gonna be beating them. Reflex gets the headshot. 3 kills. Potential for an ace this round. Reflex aiming for another. Gets it onto Eclipse. We can switch to Reflex for a potential ace. Is Ducker Ducky gonna be in the smoke? Reflex surely he's gotta, when you see the smoke, gotta expect them to be there.
Yeah, fuck. They might just be afraid of the bookie. One bullet, really trying to set up the clip here.
Oh, reflexes. Yeah, he's trying to get a clip. Okay, does hit the reload. Reflex coming around. The Bucky versus Reflex. Will Reflex get the ace? Spray, but Chef takes it. 16 kills for Reflex, 15 for Robin as it's Casey Latte going up 8-2.
Yep, Chef just he's playing with his food a little bit too much and just had to put an end to the nonsense. 8 rounds though, I mean, as weird as this game is playing, this is kind of the scoreline expected based on this agent pick, and we'll just have to see what PA can do on their attack. It's hopefully like to win one of these next 2 rounds, I think.
There's Neglect the op, and Hey Flick gets one as well. It is 2 ops on the side of Bearzerkers. Trying to win their 3rd round on this attacker-sided map. And when you're on attacker side on Lotus, like what's your kind of goal here? Or I guess on defense, how many? I'll reverse my question. If you're on defense on this attacker-sided map, your Bearzerkers, how many rounds do you want to take going into the second half?
I think a minimum is 4, and I think you ideally want 5.
Teleport's ready.
And then obviously like 6-6 is like great. I think like the actual round percentage
My ult
is like
ready.
54%. So I think that's like somewhere between like a 5-7-ish kind of number.
As Wink and Chef going to be pushing up onto A site. Casey Latte trying to take their 9th round of this half. 2 more to go. Neglect has the op. Did not hit. Hits that one. Is Chef going to be able to ult? Neglect going for a 2nd shot as Ducker Ducky whiffs. Chef is back. Ducker Ducky ults. And so many whiffs. As Ducker Ducky gets the kill, and it will be 8-3 after losing 4 in a row. Bearzerkers win one.
I didn't care how you
Yeah,
do it.
I'll
Just
look to try to
spend all
take it
your
to
money.
4-8.
Maybe buy a shorty or 2.
As last round of the half, only 2 ults available. It is the Neon ults and Eclipse's Rain ult. And again, Eclipse still with just 2 kills in this game. Do you think Eclipse is trying as hard as last one?
I don't think so. They're conserving energy for playoffs, conserving that greatness, you know.
As bang, Neglect gets an op shot. Vin able to trade it on out. And Neglect gets another. As the Neon ults, Eclipse gets one on the Chef. As Reflex makes it a 3-2 round. The ult from Robin gets one. Robin up to 16 kills now. So they're gonna go on over to A site.
Yeah, that Neon is just so hard to deal with now. They just move so fast.
Oh, hey Flick.
Last player standing.
Drops down, Reflex immediate headshot.
Spike planted.
Just to put you into perspective, how much this game is Reflex and Robin. Reflex has 19 kills, Robin has 16. Nobody else has more than 9 in this game.
Yeah, kind of a bit of a repeat of last map with Eclipse and Hayflick.
And also, we're 11 rounds in. Bearzerkers have 11 assists. Latte only has 6. As Robin gets the kill, 9-3 is your half.
Switching
Yeah,
sides.
just they're kind of running at him, and now it's PA's turn to run at him. Can they,
I'm a big assist guy, by the way. I feel like that if your team can get a lot of them, that you're well poised and playing together. I feel like a lot of people in Valorant just like to play hero ball and playing solo, and I feel like that stat really tells you how well a team is together.
certainly a pretty good indicator.
Go, go, go.
Or it just tells you that occasionally it will tell you to say that someone is a little sloppy with their not finishing their kills.
That's true.
But you do want to be seeing a lot of assists on your initiator and controller players.
Well, in a game like this where it's mainly duelists, of course you're going to see a lack of. When we have healers, you'll see a lot more.
Yeah.
Because everybody misses the first shot. Actually, no, the chamber did get hit. Wink did.
Yeah, nice. So I do have some tools to get those. Nice kill from Reflex there.
Reflex first blood is. This would be a big round win for them as it's down to a 3v4 and it's just a kill column for Bearzerkers right there. Now going to be a 2v2. Actually 2v1. Wink last one remaining as Hayflick gets the headshot. Michael Sark can be alive. Plant the spike and Hayflick. Hit the sheriff. Sheriff's in town. 3K. 4-9 now.
Yeah. Start of the 9-3 comeback. It only always starts that pistol round win.
As round number 14 coming on up, and finally 2 players with double-digit kills for Bearzerkers. Michael Sark 10-9 and Hayflick 11-9. As Reflexes at 20 kills, 0 assists. That kind of tells you how this game's going. Eclipse able to get the kill, and that's Eclipse's 4th, maybe coming online now. Reflex in a guard site. So many players decayed right now. As Neglect plays close range, Vin wants to peek out of this. As the push up, Ducker Ducky gonna be using the util as Eclipse gonna come out with the Guardian, but the flank coming around right here as Reflex able to get a headshot, and Chef with 2. As now just 1 remains, it's Vin, shot down from Hayflick. Now a 1v3, and they're just gonna rush this. Hayflick, whipping, drops, Reflex, headshot, 22 for him this game as it's 10-4.
Yeah, big kills with the sheriff from KC there as they get that eco round win.
And right now it is a 6-round difference, but the kill column makes it seem like Bearzerkers may not have ever won one. And what do Bearzerkers have to do to turn this around?
I think you gotta play together. And you gotta play just pick a site and you just gotta storm it with all 5. Just be quick with it and then try to play a good post plan.
The Eclipse gonna come push you up. I know we're talking like us casters, we're talking very strategically, and maybe these players not really talking any strategy this game at all.
The plan is run at him for sure. That's what's just been discussed.
It's just let's get a game cast on stream and try to get some TikTok clips for us.
Had the stats for end of season awards.
Exactly. As Michael Sark coming on out first, dashing around the Ducky. No, doesn't get the kill. Robin drops down as Eclipse able to get a kill on the Stinger on a Vin. Is Vin able to take out Ducker Ducky, and now the flight gonna continue as Neglect to do that shot. Reflex with 1. Reflex drops down, and now gonna be down to 1 remaining. Chef who drops. Eclipse is coming back up to 7 kills now, 5-10.
Eco rounds traded back to back there.
And if you just want to talk for the next 45 seconds, I'm gonna go with the bathroom real quick.
Alrighty. Alright, 5-10. Money, a little weird for it's not stabilized a little bit. Pretty proud for both teams here. Some people, not everyone able to buy. We'll have to rely on some other forms of utility here. Looks like we're setting up for a one-man lurk through B, 4 players.
Go, go, go.
Aggress out A. We're gonna have a big old fight for rubble here. Take contact distance. There's being chased down here by Robin. But Hayflick will shut them down. Eclipse gets one onto Reflex as well, putting it into their reign temporarily. Elect working their way on through. And playing this door. Trying to work out Stinger in hand. Chef trying to get cooking here on the site. Gets the first. And not get any more. The double swing is too much.
How is this round already over? I was gone for like 30 seconds.
They ran at each other. Big storm on A. It's all on Wink. Just a shorty in a dream.
Is Wink actually saving this shorty?
Saving a shorty.
Position is being given away in chat.
But now they're on the move. Hunting.
Making a lot of noise.
Chamber on chamber
sees
violence.
it. Hayflick drops. Oh, Wink might get a Vandal off this. No, goes back. There's Ducker Ducky with the kill. This is a comeback. That's 3 rounds out of 4. 4 out of 6 is. It's now a 4-round difference, 6-10.
Yep. The attacker side of this nature of these comps really starting to rear its head. Judge being purchased from Revan, that could be brutal on that Neon. Getting slid on with the shot with the Judge bonging away.
Did you know I'm a Judge-only Neon player?
I did not, but it seems
Diamond too.
Good
I
time to be
only
one.
use the Judge. I have a 6% headshot percentage. As Hayflick pushing on up. Michael Sark as well. Reflex able to win that fight. Reflex coming around. 2 kills. Reflex gonna get the K, but dismisses on out of there. As now 3 players remaining already for Bearzerkers. Big round right here for Casey Latte if they win it, but Hayflick able to take out Reflex. And now gonna be down to a 3v4, but the flank coming around from the ISO. Vin. Hayflick watching. Hayflick sees insta-kill. And Vin with 2. Now there's Chef with the last one. 11-6, 2 rounds needed here for Casey Latte.
Yep, good stabilizing round for them. Keeps the comeback in check there.
As it is 15 kills for Hayflick in that top frag spot for Bearzerkers, and Reflex 25 now. 0 assists. That's kind of hard to do, right? 25 kills and 0 of them are assists.
That is peak Reyna gameplay.
You want to play?
No
Let's
assists,
play.
only kill.
Chamber right away. Robin running away. Does stay alive as the fast push up from C-Site with the ISO ult. Eclipse versus Vin. Vin. I mean, did he even shoot his gun? I mean, that's just like...
So.
That crosshair placement is just crazy. There they go. Robin gonna be backside. Is not gonna push up aggressively. Robin able to get one, but Neglect able to get the kill, the headshot. Chef gonna try to get one. As Chef goes down, Neglect gets it, but Reflex fighting back. Reflex with 2. Reflex on the heel. Spots Ducker Ducky in the back, and now Reflex in a 1v2. Both players gonna be playing across from each other, but it's gonna be the spike plant from Ducker Ducky. 40 seconds to the clock. Reflex gets spotted, but gets the kill. 3K. Spots it on the dismiss. No, Reflex gonna be looking away, and Ducker Ducky gets it 7-11.
Yeah. Just barely hanging around here. Our TA is Reflex is trying to make the climb to 30 for this map.
7-11. 4 players with double-digit kills here for Bearzerkers. Surprisingly, Eclipse is the only one at 9 that doesn't have double digits. And Neglect is... Okay, did end up buying. Michael Sark gonna ult right away, and here we go. Michael Sark gonna push up.
Double Neon ult. The Neon ult running so much space. Ooh, does take a shot though.
Neglect. Spotted. Reflex able to get the kill. Dismissing on to backside. Reflex. Trying to get another. Does. Hits the distance again. Reflex coming around, but drops. Eclipse able to get it. Reflex yelling into the chat as the push up going to continue right here for Bearzerkers as they take out Vin. Now going to be a 3v3. Is the Neon ult available still for Robin? They're going to go up onto B side, but the positioning here from Wink is going to be unexpected. Now there's the Neon ult as Robin able to get the kill. 2 bugs going to be remaining as Robin going to be able to come back, but the Chamber ult now going to push up. Spotted. Wink. Bang. Gets the kill, but the Club ult going to get used. And now it's going to be the Critic can be down below, but the Neon wall going to be able to cover them off as Hayflick going to be playing on site defensively. Spike going to go ahead and get planted from Ducker Ducky. So now a 2v2. Coveted and important 2v2 as the Clove ult gets expired. 1 remains. Hayflick, 1 player low, the Neon. Hayflick guarding their back, hearing footsteps. Smoke used. Hayflick peeking out. Hayflick. Patience. Spotted gets 1, but Robin able to get the headshot. And Chef will go ahead and ult to save the gun. 7-12, match point now for Latte.
5 chances now for the Lattes.
Match point. Gotta go.
Reflex has gotten to 30.
Gotta go.
Reflex 30, 11, and 0 assists. That is the most Reflex stat line there is. As every player now with double-digit kills for Bearzerkers. Clips going on to the Guardian, their specialty weapon. As Robin also has 20 kills. Reflex and Robin are combined 50 and 23 right now.
Out of my way.
Yep. Got nice pop.
As Neglect tried to hit a 180. High-rise quick-scope clip. Reflex gonna wait. A flicking tree. Pushing out. Reflex. Guarding. Corner not cleared. Reflex able to get the kill and hits the dismiss. And now the Neon ult gets used. Chef able to get 1. Chef slides. Michael Sark able to get that as Eclipse gets 1 as well. 3v3, last round potentially if Latte
Spike
can complete
planted.
this retake, but the top frag is down for both teams.
Once the 2v3 is, Wink is just kind of vibing.
Here we go. Ducky Crosshair basically on Vin right now. Now it is.
I want of these.
Decay misses. Actually, no, it did hit the ISO. As Robin does a little bit of damage. Eclipse able to get that kill. And now Eclipse, I think, spotted them. Drops. Vin gets the kill. Vin gets another one. And Latte for the win as they start to the defuse. Wink spots. Michael Sarkin gets it. And this game gonna go to Latte, although it does not matter at all. We split this series 1-1.
Winners win.
This was fun.
A win for
Should do it
Pride.
again.
And this series is over. It is Eclipse that are able to get. So, did I say Eclipse? Sorry, Bearzerkers that are able to get one, and Latte who tie it on up. And who's your series MVP right here? Even though I guess Eclipse, it's got to be Eclipse. I mean, the game that mattered.
Really, the game that mattered, they really stepped up. If you want to go double map performance, I suppose you could give it to Hayquick. But I think Eclipse, at the true time of got it done. At the first time of asking to lock in their playoff spot. And so I feel like it has to go to them today.
Also, Eclipse for most of this game had like 2 or 3 kills at the bottom frag position, climbed all the way back to number 4 to finish out that game. 12 kills, 4 of them assists. And it is the Bearzerkers that will be going into playoffs, taking that number 4 spot. Casey Latte's season coming to an end, even though Robin and Reflex combined for 51 kills and 25 deaths. Not good enough. They didn't take game 1. So I think we're doing post-game interviews.
Yep, Robin will be joining us for a quick interview, which we will.
Oh, Robin's gonna be here.
Yep.
Do we do an interview for the losing team and the winning team?
Whoever wins map 2 gets interviewed.
Oh, well, there you go. So we'll go ahead and interview Robin whenever they join the call.
They are just getting in now, and we'll be back.
We're
2
gonna
minutes
actually
with
take a
you.
2-minute break. Yeah, we'll be right back. VDC coming back up. We are back. We're here with the interview with Robin from KC Latte. Robin, your season unfortunately coming to an end, but your team finishing 13-15 overall this VDC season. How does it feel? I mean, take us through the entire season for your team. What do you got to say about your other players for KC Latte?
Well, firstly, I want to congratulate PA. They did a great job, especially with the stand-in. They played phenomenally. Although, I did diff their stand-in on Neon, but that's aside the point. I think that our season was, it was a lot of change, right? We had a player swap about 3 games before the end of the season. We changed comps pretty frequently. We had trouble finding what worked for us, especially in VDC matches. We were surprisingly really good in scrims, but I felt like, especially me personally, I didn't perform super well in the actual games. Overall, I feel like our season was a lot of us trying to figure out what worked, and I think we just didn't quite put it together at the end. We had trouble having more than like 2 players online at any one point. A lot of our games, you'd have 1 or 2 of us being like super giga negative, where it was really difficult for us to all be playing well at one time this season. It was a fun season. I really liked the guys. Shout out to Sog for playing most of the season with us. He played really well, especially in preseason. Vin, my homie, he played last season with me. I couldn't get him a trophy last season. I still didn't this season. But I think we all tried our best. Reflex, he only played 2 maps last season in the grand finals. He played really well this season, and I'm sorry that I couldn't do enough for him. Chef, thank you for coming in a few games before the end of the season. It was really cool to play with him. We subbed him in a lot this season. He was our go-to guy, and having him come in and call for the last few matches was really nice. Even though we didn't get the results we were hoping for. My goat Whoosh, coming off the IR from last season, he played like 3 games before going on his Odyssey in China, but I think he did really well this season despite our missing playoffs. I think he did everything he could, and we just came up short. Vin wanted me to say to everybody that he's going pro in PUBG, and I believe him. He's truly a prodigy. I don't know. I think that our season, there were a couple games we really should have won. I had an infamous choke round against PN that eventually lost us the map. We had a couple series that we really should have won this season, and that eventually led to us not making playoffs. That's not to say that everybody else didn't deserve it, especially PA. They played fantastically. A lot of people, even myself, when I wrote the Mythic roundup, thought of PA as kind of Eclipse and friends, but I really don't think that was the case. I think they all showed up today, except C Millie. He wasn't here, but everybody showed up and played well on their side. I think they deserved it more than we did, and we'll be better next season, I guess.
So will we see you on KC Latte next season, or will you be taking your talents elsewhere, perhaps to South Beach?
As the AGM of KC, it would be a decision for me to not play. There's a chance that I choose not to. If I feel like I truly can't, if I feel like I can't play up to the standard of Mythic, I will not play. And that's a choice I will make next season, but I'm not going anywhere else. KC or bust.
All right, you're here first. Do you have any questions, Striker?
No, thanks for some exciting games today. I think covered everything with some very eloquent answers there.
I do my best. There's a reason I'm in the interview.
All right, well, thank you so much, and I know it's an unfortunate outcome, but congrats on just the season and being one team away from making playoffs. I know it's very difficult to do that, but for everybody else, this has been VDC Mythic Match Day. Bearzerkers getting the last spot in playoffs. KC Latte season coming to an end. Better luck next year for them. My name's Emma the Michael. I'm here with Striker. Thank you to Andy, who is here doing production, and Who was on Observer for us, Striker?
Mr. Fuzzy Peach.
Mr. Fuzzy Peach. All right. Thank you all. Have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you,
Good night.
VDC.